It's me, Nancy, today. There, with the sunshine on my face, now you can see me. Hello, hello. So, it is now 8:30, and it is March. Let's see, the 18th was Saturday, 19th was Sunday, today's the 20th. So, there we have it. So I'm out here. I dragged this chair. I stuck it in the trunk of my car and I dragged it out here through the woods and such. And I have put it beside the stream here. Now, of course, this is where I saw the mink running across here. So naturally, I imagined that even though I was here for hundreds of days, well, maybe not hundreds, dozens of times, and there have been no animals. And so now that I've seen a mink and an otter, same morning, a minute apart, so I imagine I'll always see animals when I come. But that's a fallacy because, first of all, it takes 2 weeks for the otter to make a circuit. Comes back every 2 weeks. And you can find his scat. That'll be alongside the river somewhere. Hey, look at can you see the way the ice has melted along the shore there? The snow? It's like all these vertical lines. And the sun has gotten in. So it's probably best if I sit and be very quiet. If I'm very quiet for quite a while, I'll see things. You may think there's nothing happening out here. Oh yeah, just out in the woods somewhere. What's the big deal? But it's more than the seeing. It's also the hearing. And the smelling. And then the things you see are so varied. There are so many things to see. It looks like, Missy Woods. What's the big deal? But when you start looking at it, you'll see that there's frost on the grass. There's ice on the stream that hasn't melted, and it's right at the stream level, so it's likely from last night. Now over there's a little bit of ice sticking out, and on it you can see crystals. Frost crystals. And see, that's because the water just above the stream and below the ice was warmer than the air. Because, the stream is about 55 degrees. Maybe lower because it's the air is cold. But it's above freezing. I mean, obviously, because it's moving and it hasn't got ice on it. But I may be wrong. I could stick in a thermometer and find out, I guess. And then, now, you see the bubbles going downstream. If you study the bubbles, you'll see that a big bubble is made up of lots of foam. You see the foam over there? Now watch what happens. It's not happening. Well, generally, you get one bubble, and it'll spin around, and it'll pick up little bubbles. And so you have a bubble surrounded by tiny bubbles. So as you watch them go down, you can see which ones are the big bubbles surrounded by tiny bubbles. And if you follow one for a while, you'll see it change. It's easiest to see it at the bridge. There's a dog. Nobody has a dog over here. Maybe it's across the stream valley up there. There's the most beautiful valley that this stream flows through. As you go further upstream, you become in this canyon, and the stream is in the bottom, and all the trees on the sides of the canyon are green. They're fir. I see there's hemlock and balsam fir. That dog is very close. Interesting. If you ever want to check the tracks, a coyote's tracks are straight, but a dogs' tracks curve everywhere. It's very easy to see a coyote or wolf, which just is a straight line through whatever, varying only a little bit as the terrain dictates. Whereas a dog, you know what a dog is like. I went to a dog park yesterday, or the other day, and all these dogs are sniffing each other's bums. You know what they do that for, right? That's so they can identify who's who. So it's like, I don't know, taking photos of animals, and then you can see which animal it was that was right here by this. I mean, there aren't any, but when you go around, if the dog goes around and smells all the trees and the hydrants and whatever, he will identify all those dogs whose butts he smelled, so he knows which one is which. I don't have a dog. I had a dog at one time. I've had 2 of them, but they died. And disappeared. You know, it used to be that a dog would live forever. When I was growing up, a dog lived forever. You'd always have the dog. You got a dog, you'd have it for the rest of your life. I mean, that's what happened to me when I grew up. I had Frisky, and I had her for many years. We had other animals, Mudgekiwis and Toto. When we moved to Georgia, Toto didn't come with us. He stayed with my grandparents. He became their dog. I really loved Toto. I don't know why we couldn't keep Toto. I guess driving him to Georgia was going to be a bit of a problem for my family. I was only 7. But I don't get dogs anymore because, first of all, you've got to train them, and that takes so much effort. And then you've got to walk them every day, and I'm not sure that I'm always up to walking them every day. And if you let them out the door, there used to be sheep in the field across the road. Across the field. Field across the fence. There aren't any there now, but... It's starting to... My body is starting to relax at the sound of the stream. And traffic. So you can't see the traffic. Oh wait, there you did. Traffic splitting right through my wilderness. Imagine such a thing. So I think I'm going to go hang out with my grandson after this. And granddaughter. I wait so long, I watch for the sun to rise, and I wait till it gets a certain height before I come down here. Till it gets above those trees out there. But this morning, it was a red sky, and I thought it was going to be cloudy, and so I was kind of in a hurry. Still didn't help me get here any faster. What time is it? 20 to 9. Good grief. Oh well, I'm here now. And I have no immediate... Well, I guess I should go. I'll just sit here for a few minutes more, though. Bye.